What's up, everybody? Here we are. Card Frenzy Podcast. Let's get it, man. Matty Steven here. We got our sports card show tonight in Staten Island, August 14th. St. Patrick's Gym, 3560 Richmond Road. My man, Angelo over here, one of the owners of the Collector's Cave, Hylan Boulevard, Staten Island, 4011 Highland, that is. What's up, man?
Nothing much. What's going on? Excited for tonight?
Excited. But we got to talk some cards, man. We got to talk some stuff here.
Yeah.
A lot of things happening. I know people are saying it's a lot of just so much talk about the Cooper flag. I think we're going to put it to bed today.
Yeah.
And, it was pulled. It's amazing that it was pulled so quick. I think there's not that much product out there with this Topps Chrome update. There's definitely less of it, but people are pulling at a heavy pace to try and find it.
Well, I know everyone thinks I think everyone thinks and can agree that retail is back. This brought retail back to the hobby, which is nice because we haven't had something like this in a very long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a big deal, and those hobby boxes. I mean, we were able to scoop up 2 of them, and I got it. It's crazy. I was talking about it this morning, and we were saying like, I don't normally buy big ticket hobby boxes because I don't resell this stuff. A lot of times, what I do, and pretty much most of the time, you come to the shows, you know what we do. We give them away. We give blasters, we give megas. From time to time, we give hobbies away. But these are so expensive. They're like $600, these things. And it's very hard to sell. I mean, if you sell, you sell. That is what it is. But you get your hands on a hobby box, and man, there could be, it could have been the Cooper flag in there. Even the Dylan Harper we were talking about.
Yeah, underrated ball player.
Yeah, a monster. Anything with his stuff, I think right now, if you could scoop up Dylan Harper autos, and they are not cheap. There is no question about it. It's not cheap, but he's the next big thing, man.
I agree. You know what other card I like from that product other than the debuts, the Clutch Gene?
Yeah.
You seen it? Yeah. That's really cool insert. I like that. You don't see too many cool inserts that look like that. I really like that one. I like it a lot. And there's numbered versions too, which is cool.
The inserts are great looking, aren't they?
Yeah. And no, it's an overall fantastic product.
They stepped up there. They really stepped up their game. And I don't even think they needed to step up their game because the stuff was amazing as it is.
I agree.
But they hit at a different level. I mean, all the camera shots, that's what everybody's raving about. The shots. It's like, the guy's dunking, the guy's on the court, and it's like they were right there with those shots. And absolutely amazing. And all the inserts, really cool stuff, really great stuff. And they're gonna have great value. I fully agree with that.
Yeah. I did hear, I don't know if you heard this, that the actual Cooper flag card was floating around nationals.
Really?
The actual card. Yeah. They brought it to nationals.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I found out about it after our last episode. I heard, and guys were talking about it, how they got to hold the Cooper flag, or they saw the Cooper flag. And I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't think Topps would do anything like that, but that's pretty cool.
Well, you know what? I was actually on the phone with Topps this morning because one of my hobby boxes came, and it had like it was kind of pushed in on the side a little bit, like it might have dropped or something. So I was really pissed off because you never know what's in there, and it's expensive. So we were talking, and I met spoke to a really nice guy on the phone, very knowledgeable with Topps. And we went off on a tangent a little bit, but we were talking about the debut patches. And I didn't know that the debut patches came as basically like redemptions. That's the only.
Oh, really? I thought you knew.
I didn't know that. I've seen a lot of stuff that was just put into the boxes, and I guess we're just so busy. I didn't realize because they're pumping products out so quickly. And so when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, that's great that they do that, because
it's great that they do that, but then they also flaunt the card around at nationals and let 1 million people touch it. So I don't know how great it actually is.
Well, what he said to me, which made a lot of sense, and for anybody out there that hits any of these, he said that when it gets shipped out, it has its own tracking device inside of the box, so that if the box gets scooped up off somebody's property or stolen in transit or whatever, there's a tracking device inside the box.
So
which
they know
is
where it got robbed.
Yep, and they could track it because listen, you're pushing 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 Cooper flag. I mean, I'm sure that got picked up by
Yeah,
hand
of course.
over there. But that's a great thing because unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm seeing a lot of thefts out there and people trying to take advantage and opportunities, and
Yeah.
that's
Whenever there's money involved, there's always an opportunist.
oh yeah.
You
Listen,
know.
delis get robbed. Unfortunately, there's crime out there, but we could do our best to try to defend it, and we try to tell people and vendors what they should be doing, and we mentioned that in the last show.
Yeah.
Definitely lock your cases. If you're gonna walk away from your cases that are open,
They
gotta have
caught the
eyes on
guy.
your case. I saw that. And
They
the guy didn't
caught
press
him.
charges. The vendor
Well,
did.
he got his card back. I would have. Listen. I don't. You know my situation from last week. I would have pressed charges. There's
You
no
have
room in the hobby for that. No
There's
room.
no room in the hobby. You have to make an example. You can't say that this is okay.
Right.
Oh, he had a bad day. Maybe he's hard up on money. No. We don't steal.
No.
That's it.
No.
Thieves are not welcome. They're not welcome at my show. They're not welcome in your shop. It's I don't no. We don't tolerate that.
No. I'm happy they got the guy though. That
Of
I'm happy
course.
about, and I'm happy I believe the vendors got their car back, so I'm happy about that also.
I don't know what happened with the young man. I'm sure he was spoken to,
Oh, for sure.
but I hope I'm sure they did a good job on speaking to him and letting him know what happened and
Mm-hmm.
that this isn't going to be accepted. But you know how it is as a father, and I am also. You try to instill stuff in your kids at a young age, and they're like sponges at a young age.
Yeah, I really, like I said in the last episode, I really feel bad for that kid.
Yeah,
I
shouldn't
mean,
it should be put in that situation.
absolutely not. I
Absolutely not.
mean, listen, I get it. People have tough times, but that's just uncalled for.
Yeah,
Uncalled
totally unacceptable. But
for.
so now the National's over,
Yeah.
Fanatics Fest is over, and the market right now. I mean, what we were just talking about, we were saying that unfortunately, with baseball, at the end of the season, this potential lockout looms.
Yeah.
And what's it going to do to the market? So I don't think it's going to do anything to the vintage market because
No,
the vintage
I think
market is
vintage is.
established.
Yeah, I'm with you. But modern's going to take a hit.
Yeah.
Modern's going to take a hit. Even, I mean, I guess maybe when Topps releases the new product, it'll be okay. But I don't know. Oh, I'm hoping there's no lockout. Obviously,
Listen,
you
I
know.
wouldn't say go out and blow out your cards, get rid of those modern cards, get out of baseball. But that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I think there might
Might
be a
not be a
short.
bad idea though.
Maybe you know what? Some of the guys that like the Paul Skeens and stuff, they're
Yeah.
going to be there after the lockout. The
Yeah.
problem is these young guys, it might take a hit on their careers a little bit. And forget about
Yeah.
the old guys that decided, hey, am I going to stay another couple of years?
Right. Right. How
Older
does that? Do
guys.
you know how does that affect guys in like their last year contract? Is that?
I don't know. That's a really good question,
Yeah, I
but
don't know either.
I'm sure this is something that they have built into their contract. Unfortunately, it's I don't know.
It's
It's
just
just a bit.
it'll stink because it's like for me as a Yankee fan, it's like Judge is only getting older. How
Yeah.
many more years of him being healthy do we actually have? Like, look at Stanton. Like, the guy just cannot stay on the field. He can't even open up a jar of pickles, he says, because of his elbows. So, if a lockout happens, my man Aaron Judge is never going to be able to win a World Series, I don't think.
It's tough, and especially if they're sitting on the sidelines, you don't know what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Pick up some bad habits,
Right.
not working out properly, and then they come
Right.
back
True.
and hopefully they stay working out, stay in good shape. Listen, they're professionals. This is what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Even through tough times. But I remember the hockey lockout. I don't know if you do. That was back in the 90s.
Now it's too young for hockey.
Yeah, and
Not
it
a
was
big hockey guy.
I'm not a big hockey guy either, but it sent shockwaves around the sports world, and it was bad, and a lot of guys just retired, never came back.
Hmm.
And it kills the fans because the fans go, you know what? These guys are greedy. I'm not staying around for this, and they go a different direction.
Yeah.
And
But I also, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of guys, if there's like an NHL lockout, these guys could actually go play overseas still.
yeah,
There's other like really good leagues. You're never going to see Aaron Judge in Japan playing baseball.
no, you're not.
That's not going to happen,
Yeah.
but you'll see like, I don't know, an Ovechkin maybe play in Russia or Canada for a year just to stay in shape.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
know,
definitely. These
I
guys are
know a
gonna do
lot of
some
the
stuff.
WNBA players in the offseason, they go overseas and they play.
No,
They playing
this
all year round.
you have to. Listen, you're getting paid to do that.
Yeah.
Gotta oil everything up and keep it going. But how's
Speaking
the
of the WNBA,
yes.
are you gonna declare for the draft? How do you like that one?
Oh my goodness. I'm a fan of the WNBA. I like it.
Me too.
It just a lot of people are saying that it's just not hitting on all
It's
cylinders.
crazy what's going on in the WNBA. Like, I don't even know all the details to even like speculate or talk about or give an opinion, but it's just all this stuff that you hear. It's just nuts. These
Yeah.
guys declaring the way Caitlin Clark gets treated on I don't know. It's all crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
watch it enough, so I don't know, the details, but it's not
I'm a fan of it. I support them. I think it's great.
100%.
Their cards are hot.
Yeah. I was at the
They're
Liberty Parade last year when they
yeah,
won. Yeah, I was there.
you know,
It was cool.
WNBA stuff for in the card world, I like it. I think it's
Yeah.
great. Brings a different aspect of people into the hobby. People like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
I like it. I mean, we have some Caitlin Clark cards in the shop right now.
yeah.
Uh, she's got some really expensive cards.
We just got to get some other girls that are well known like her. There's got to be somebody else, and there are a bunch of them, but
Yeah,
we can't just have Caitlin Clark running the show
I agree. Like,
because eventually it's going to fizzle, and she's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, and she's going to retire one day. And there's people got to keep up their game and keep up
yeah,
in every aspect in the
yeah.
hobby. But there's a lot of girls with character and a lot of good personalities out there, and personality that
Sophie
drives a lot of it.
Cunningham, the
Yeah.
personality,
Yes, I've
right?
seen videos of her all over the place,
Yeah, she's great.
and
What's
I'm sure that drives her cards too.
I don't own any of her cards. I not me personally. We're at the shop. We don't have any. I don't know if she has any good cards. I'm terrible. I don't know, but like I wonder how like Elisa Leslie rookie card is doing. I gotta look into that. That seems like could it be like a buy it now? Like I don't know if you heard, but like Shaq cards are going through the roof almost now.
Well, look, he's Shaq and Michael Jordan. I mean, they're two different players, but they're goats in their own way,
Oh, Shaq is the most dominant player of all time.
hands down,
You
hands down.
couldn't stop him.
Who used to rip down backboards? Listen, for any young kids out there that are watching this
True.
that don't know what I'm talking about, Shaq used to rip down backboards, not rims. He used to rip entire backboards off the back
Yeah.
just
The
for
whole
fun.
thing would just fall over.
Just for fun. It would
Yeah.
happen numerous times a season.
Yeah. I think the NBA had to redo their rims because of that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the backboards. And the backboard. I
Listen,
think that's why the rim bends now, so that you can't hang on it and have the back piece of the rim just shattered through the glass.
Shaq's got some great cards, and I think his stuff is only going to keep going up. And he's a great guy too out there, and he's out.
Yeah.
It's big that these guys are still out in the public. I think that that's a great thing for the cards per se, because even like Charles Barkley, he's out there. His stuff still has great value, and I think his stuff still is severely undervalued
Of
and
course it
has
is.
tremendous potential to keep rising. So I think
That's a lot of guys. It's not like baseball vintage where it's like, like 80s baseball, Ricky Henderson. Anybody else that we want? Nobody wants a Barkley. And man, that guy was like one of the best players in the league for like 3 or 4 consecutive years until Jordan really just started to pop off. But Charles Barkley, man, you couldn't mess with him back then.
I'm buying rare Barkley stuff as we speak, definitely, because
I'm actually buying Tim Duncan stuff.
listen, that's a great buy, I think.
Yeah.
I
I
really
think
think it should be. But
those high-end inserts, those back from the late 90s, early 2000s, people can't afford the Jordans and the Kobe's. So what's the next best thing? Go after your Team Matt Givens card, or your Tim Duncan, your Shaqs. Go after those guys, Allen Iverson cards. Got to find the rare ones. I mean, people don't even know. Like, some of these cards, people having a binder, they think it's a $5 card, but some of those inserts is just insane to find. They're so hard. They're short printed,
yeah,
like super, super, super short printed.
they're
So
really coming back.
they are coming back. I love that they're coming back. I love 90s cards and early 2000 basketball cards. Love it.
Yeah, no, they're definitely coming back, and look what Wemby has done for the game, and I would say that he is probably helping out just the he's not just, but he's helping out the Spurs as an organization. So you're talking
Mhm.
about Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan might have been off the radar. People forgot. What about David Robinson? This
Yeah.
now people are wearing
The Admiral.
Spurs jerseys because of Victor Wembanyama, and they
Yeah.
go, "Well, let me see who were some old Spurs that were good,"
Yeah.
and the list goes on, and
I
that's
think
what
I think
helps.
he was in the Navy too,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
no,
He was in
and
the
it was great
Navy.
seeing him on the
Yeah.
sidelines. I saw him, at some of those games and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
his stuff another one, undervalued.
Yeah.
Why
I
is he
mean,
so but
he's like an Alonzo Mourning, very good at what he did and very good ball player, but again, nobody really like loves these guys. I love Tim Duncan. I think, like I'm gonna repeat myself. Dirk, Duncan, Shaq, buy the big guys. Give them some love.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I wanted to pull something up, with the Pokemon we were talking about before, just in a
Mhm.
comparison with the grading of Pokemon.
Yeah,
You
this
could
goes
probably
back
speak
to
a
our
little
last episode.
Yeah, you
When
could
me
probably
and
speak a little more about this. I'm gonna pull up a couple of those shots.
yeah, me and you were talking about CGC and Pokemon. I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, as a Pokemon guy, like buying a CGC 10 is just I mean, it speaks for itself. Just look at this picture. However, so I think I do need to correct myself. Remember, I was telling you how the blue label is and the black label?
Yes.
So if this was a blue label CGC 10, you'd have a really, really good shot at it becoming a PSA 10, where this card itself probably doesn't have as good as a shot as a blue label CGC to become a PSA 10.
Tell
But
people
yeah,
just briefly tell people again what the blue label means.
so a blue label CGC 10 has a really, really high PSA 10 gem rate. It's not a guarantee because nothing in life is a guarantee, but it's a really high gem rate. Whereas if you have a black label CGC 10, it's probably a PSA 9. It's a big difference. But that's why these prices are so drastic in the gap of price. It's I don't even think it's in the same realm. And this is why I won't buy CGC slabs.
Yeah, and I'm hoping for them to pick it up, but listen, that red label right there, man, that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's some really funny memes out there. People doing a good job on it. There videos of where they're setting up at their first card show and they have like all CGC slabs. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're buying CGC. We're the and then 2, 3 weeks later, they show them they got some nicer clothes on. They don't really have many CGC. And then in the third video, it says we're only buying PSA, only
Yeah.
90%, only
Right.
high end.
Because
Because
that's what the market is.
exactly. They
That's
evolve
yeah.
and they see what's going on with it.
Mhm.
I mean, look at this. Look at the difference here.
And that's a $2,000 sale 5 days after a $73,000 sale.
But
That doesn't even make sense. And the CGC pop is less than the PSA pop.
from your
And if you and
experience,
people in the Pokemon world, if you know, that's an old cert PSA 10 that just did $73,000, which is in the Pokemon world, people will say, well, it's not a true 10, it's probably a 9 because PSA changed their centering qualifications on the cards now.
are we
So
talking that this thing is like a PSA? This is like if you were to if this thing was cracked, are we talking like a 7 or an 8?
I think a 7, if it's a 7, that's crazy. But probably a 9, maybe a 9.5. If it got an 8, I'd be shocked. but I don't think it could cross over to a PSA 10. Now, I do have friends who do this a lot with the CGC slabs, but they know what they're looking for. So they'll inspect a PSA 10, a CGC 10 black label card, inspect it, they'll measure it, they'll do whatever they got to do. And then if they think it has a shot, they're going to cross it over, or at least attempt to cross it over. But in some cases, with those cards specifically, that's Expedition. It's a crazy expensive set. A PSA 9 for some of those cards would be worth more than a CGC 10. So even if they got the 9, in some instances, it's still beneficial.
Yeah. I mean,
which is crazy.
Look at these massive, massive sales here.
Yeah. Vintage is on fire. You know,
It's
Black Label Mew. I think there's only 3 in the world of these right here. The first edition Shadows Charizard, the Grail. That's called Legends Rayquaza, also low pop. Now, this is another Gold Star Rayquaza, Japanese old cert. But I think we have an English one in a PSA 1, and the pop is less than 100. Like, that's a monster card. All these cards are monster cards, but just goes to show you how well Vintage is doing. Now, these 2 cards right here are the 2 cards that Logan Paul right now is trying to also get. He's ripping them. They come out of a book, and it's like a rip card, and you have to be really, really careful when peeling the card because it will damage the card because there's like a little bit of a glue on it. And he's trying to get the Pikachu into a 10. I think he sent one out and it got back a 5. I think he got a PSA 10 on the Jigglypuff, but now he's trying to get into a Pikachu PSA 10. If you know anything about the Coral set, guys, start investing your money into it because Logan Paul is, and that's just going to shoot everything else up.
These guys are putting their money into these items, and there's no question about it. It is helping out everything. I just saw something yesterday. Tom Brady has a bunch of investors that are basically buying just high-end stuff, and you don't know who's buying for them. So look live at these shows. I mean, you never know. They're not going to say who they're buying for. They're just going to be walking around, and they're going to be at shows. They might be at our show tonight. They might be at the Matty Steven show tonight. Guys dropping big money on things. So I always say it, and I will always say it. Comp your cards, get your things at the right prices, and be fair. Be able to negotiate, because don't think if you have a $5,000 card, it might not move. There's people out there that are buying high-end stuff right now.
Look at this. It's like I have my foot in my mouth. We're talking about CGC slabs. Here's a CGC 10 that just did more than a PSA 10 at the end of July. Look at that. Wow. And these are this Mew card, if people don't know, Scarlet and Violet promo, but it's Chinese exclusive. This card. It's so sick. But yeah, even Tag has a big sale.
It's absolutely amazing. I wish I knew more about the Pokemon. I wish I got into it when you did.
I mean, I love it. I own some of these cards, obviously not in 10s. But yeah, no, they're great cards. And they don't get hurt.
What's that?
They don't get hurt. Pokemon don't get hurt.
They don't. What would you say about the backs of these Pokemon? Because a lot of times the front doesn't really tell the story. It's the borders on the back, because you have that blue border. And, I might be sounding like a rookie here, but
a little bit. It's okay.
But that's a big factor, right?
Yeah. So with some of the vintage cards, like the Shadowless Charizard and the base set Charizards, the WotC cards, because a lot of people didn't really use penny sleeves back then, they just put it right into a ring binder. So believe it or not, like, you get a lot of like surface damage here, which will kill a Pokemon card. And then you got to worry about the back. But the surface damage on some of these cards, because most of us were kids, no one cared. I mean, we didn't put them in our bikes like you. But, it's different. It's not like modern cards today where it's like the full artwork now, right? Where now you have to be really careful with some of these cards. I mean, this is like I think the last sale on this was like 15 grand. And this card doesn't sell often either. I have another one here, and this is a 4, and you can't even tell like why I got a 4. But yes, both these cards will be there tonight.
They will both be there tonight, and
They'll
they're
be
not
there
going to
tonight.
be for show, right? They're for sale.
One of them is for sale. Yeah, one
Well,
of them is for
there's
sale.
a price on everything. Come on now.
Yeah, this one is for sale. 15 grand. I think the last sale is 15. I have to see if there are any available online. But
And
this is the last one that was graded a 10. We own the most newest version of the PSA 10, which is
you're
nice.
taking 14,999 will be you'll take that.
And a chicken parm sandwich.
There we go. We got some great food tonight, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, can't wait. I'm looking forward to that rainbow cookie.
Oh man, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
I mean, the hobby is just really something else. I love how basketball has really picked up their game. And I always used to say basketball, for me, it was kind of like kryptonite in a sense. I never had any luck selling basketball. I was a baseball. I am a baseball guy, number one. Football. I love football because football is it's a long season, not a lot of games.
Yeah.
And the volatility is wild in football during the season.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I remember a buddy of mine had a Jamar Gibbs. I don't know if it was a 101, but it was a low numbered rookie auto. And he had it for X amount of price for sale at a show. Gibbs had like 2 games in a row where he had like 80 yards rushing. And if you know Gibbs, that's like subpar for him because he's like a 150, 200-yard guy every game. Animal. And I told him, I said, dude, just hold that card until he has the game, which is going to happen.
Yeah.
And eventually, within like a week or so, he went for 203 touchdowns. He threw it online and he got his number.
Yeah.
Just like that. I mean, the card escalated like 150% in 1 week.
Oh, that's how football cards are. It's week to week with football cards, right?
It's crazy.
Especially with the quarterbacks.
But see, now the quarterbacks, I would be a little more concerned about because if they start up and listen, I'm hoping that the Giants have a great year. I think Jackson Dart's got a great team with him this year, great coach. But if they come out the gate and they go 0-3, we got problems. Yeah. But I'll tell you right now, if Malik Neighbors is playing well, even if they're 0-3, he doesn't have a problem.
What about Scad? Is he going to be good?
He's just got to be careful, man. He runs like it runs like a maniac.
Animal. Yeah, I mean, if he comes back after that injury, God bless.
Well, is he supposed to come back for week 1?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, I saw him walking around at Fanatics Fest perfectly fine.
Right, look, I think he did a backflip at Fanatics Fest.
Hey, listen, if he did a backflip, he's ready to go.
Oh, I think that's what he's trying to tell everybody, that he's ready to go. I know Giants fans, I think Giants fans are excited for this upcoming season. I don't know about Jets fans, but I know the Yankee fans are the Giant fans are definitely excited.
My opinion,
kid Dart. I think he could play well.
Yeah, I think Dart's phenomenal. I think he's got a great surrounding cast. But I think right now, if you're sitting on some football and you got a question in your mind, you're like, oh, is Caleb Williams going to have a good year? Is a certain guy going to have a good year? Maybe Brian Thomas over on the Jacksonville, is he going to come back after that like flop of a season? I would be selling that stuff right now because there's a lot of time. Yeah, there's a lot of promise. There's a lot of good questions. Training camp, all that stuff is going on. Everybody looks good. From the hobby standpoint, my opinion, if you have a question about something, I would move it right now.
Yeah.
But now the guys that Jackson Darts, that's one of those question marks. We don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to play well. But a guy like Caleb Williams, the sky's the limit too. Yeah. If you have that question mark and you're on the fence, I say sell the stuff right now. What do you think?
You know who I'm buying right now? I'm buying Burrow.
Joey Burrow, right?
Yeah, I'm going after Burrow. I'm selling Caleb. I may buy a little Dart, but I think I'm going after Burrow. I like that team. I do like that team. And listen, if he's got a team around him, the kid could play. He's proven it. He just needs to stay healthy, and he needs a good line, and he needs some. He's got the wide receiving core, but he needs a good line. He needs to stay healthy. But if I'm buying anybody right now in the NFL, I'm buying Burrow. 100% buying Burrow.
I'm
maybe
buying
Herbert a little bit. I don't know.
I'm buying Jamar Chase right now. I think he's a generational talent.
100%. Wide receivers
Generational
just get no
talent.
love.
Yeah. Look at
They're like
Jerry
pitchers
Rice's
in baseball.
come on, Jerry Rice's rookie card is so low,
I know.
even in a nice grade. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense, but it's starting to go up.
Yeah.
It's crazy that now it's starting to go up because the whole hobby is being pulled up. Listen, Jerry Rice, GOAT in that position.
100%.
Everybody is following him pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but Jamar Chase, that's the guy.
Love them.
Now, I wouldn't be selling Jamar Chase right now. I would be buying Jamar Chase.
Listen, if Jamar Chase is having a good year, then Burrow's having a good year. I would buy the both of them. I like the Bengals a lot. I don't know. I don't think they're going to go far, but I do like the Bengals. I think they could surprise a lot of people. You know,
Let's talk about
they,
one right here. And people are probably thinking this right now. Why hasn't he mentioned this? Patrick Mahomes. What do we do with Patrick Mahomes right now? What do
buy.
you are you buying Patrick Mahomes?
I'm buying Patrick Mahomes. I mean, I know the team's getting a little bit older, but I don't think they're gonna let him go to waste. I think they're gonna do what they got to do. They're gonna let Travis play, obviously, but I'm always buying Mahomes. I mean, what's he got? 3 Super Bowl wins?
Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes is another one that's a generational talent.
Yeah,
Absolutely amazing. What he
right.
can do when Tyreek Hill disappeared and they're still on fire.
Yeah,
Still very competitive.
and think about it. He could have had a 4th Super Bowl ring, but a young Patrick Mahomes had to go up against a veteran like Brady. You know?
Listen, 30 years old right now. He's a
Yeah,
young man,
young.
absolutely amazing talent. And
Right.
I would agree with you. He's definitely a buy. Kelsey's on the back end of his career, no question
Yeah.
about it.
This is probably his last year.
Did they brought a running back in?
I
I
believe they
believe
did. Yeah.
I think I think it's Kenneth Walker. I think they brought Kenneth Walker in. I want to double check that right now.
Yeah.
They definitely brought because they had some running back issues. They brought some running back issues. They had some. Yeah, he's on Kansas City right now.
Yeah, I
25
mean,
years old.
if they get a good running game and can get, and use that to help Travis get off the line a little bit quicker, I think it'll benefit them much. They probably could use a wide receiver though too. No,
Yeah, they could, but you know what? Patrick Mahomes makes these guys good. It doesn't. They don't
Tom
need.
Brady.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Look what Brady had. Brady had Gronk,
Yep.
and he had some.
Edelman,
Dec-
love
what's
him.
that?
Julian Edelman,
Julian Edelman, Wes Welker,
Wes Welker. Yeah,
those
he
guys.
turned those guys into stars. I mean, they were good ball players. They're good ball players.
No big time running
No.
backs, guys that just grinded. But for the hobby purposes, sports cards, I agree with you 100%. We're buying Patrick Mahomes right now,
Yeah.
and
You know
I
what it is
think
with Patrick Mahomes, because I get to like price out these cards pretty
yeah,
often. His market, it's not like it's down or it's up. It's almost like, to me, from what I see, it's very steady. It's not like he's not, his cards haven't crashed. His cards aren't like skyrocketing yet, because I think they will after like week 5 when they're like 4-1 or whatever it is. But a guy like Burrow and Herbert, their cards are so down. And these guys, I think they're great talents too. I think even Josh Allen, I'm always going to buy Allen. I love that guy too.
we spoke about that on the last episode.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is a beast.
Incredible.
What
His
he
beast.
does with next to nothing
Nothing.
on the field.
Nothing.
You
Yeah.
know, James Cook now has finally come into his own, but I mean, we could just go around the team. There's these guys are professionals. They're great
Yep.
talent for being in the league, but look at other teams what they have, and they do a lot less than what Josh Allen does with what he's given.
Yeah. No, I know. I don't know. It's
You,
it's cool. What about NBA? Who are you buying right now?
Wemby all day, Dylan Harper all
Mhm.
day. It's funny. I was shopping. I had a DeMar DeRozan rookie card. It was a rookie patch auto, and I was
Yeah.
shopping it around at the National. I got rid of it for like next to nothing. He's kind of on the tail end of his career. Who
Yeah.
does he sign with the other day? The New
I don't
York
know.
the New York Knickerbockers.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god." I'm like,
I didn't see
unbel
that.
he was falling off. I mean, this is probably gonna be one of the last stops in his career,
Yeah.
but listen, for the card market, if you show up on the Knicks right now, it can only be a good thing for your cards.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say go out and buy DeMar DeRozan, but I don't think
No.
it's bad to have his stuff right now. I don't
No.
think it's
It's not
bad to
bad.
have any Knicks.
Quick flips, guys. Quick flips.
Yeah, I mean, look
You
at
know?
Brunson hit that pinnacle. I think Brunson has more room to go,
Yeah.
but we have to see everybody. I think everybody is skeptical right now because look what the 76ers did. They went out and they brought in LeBron. Look at the Spurs. The Spurs are a young team. What was the
Very
average
young.
age? Like 23,
20. Yeah, it
24
was
years?
like 24, something like that. Yeah.
They are a young team and they're coming back angry and
Yeah.
hungry.
They're going to be hard to
So
deal with in the next few years.
my daughter is 10 years old. And I said to her, I go, who do you know in the Spurs? She goes, Castle. They know these players. Like,
Castle's good too, man. That
very
could be a
good.
good, because he was coming off the bench, right?
Yeah. Well,
That
no, I think he was starting.
was he
Was he coming
starting?
off the bench?
Or was Harper coming off the bench?
Harper was at times too. I mean, these guys, what is Harper?
I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all great ball players. That team is stacked.
I'm buying anybody on the Spurs right now,
Yes.
especially Dylan Harper.
Yeah.
Just because the way I look at this, he has ice in his veins, that kid.
Kobe. I'm telling you, here. I've said it first. He's Kobe. Love this kid. Oh, but you mentioned LeBron.
Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. But
did you see
ice
who the
in the
Knicks are opening
veins.
up against?
Who are they?
76ers.
76ers.
LeBron's gonna be standing in the garden when they raise the banner.
Does he do the powder thing at every stadium?
I would imagine. Yeah.
He does that whole.
I mean, I don't want to see it, but yeah, I'm not a LeBron fan. I used to be a LeBron fan, not anymore. Not anymore.
It's gonna be
Loved
fun
him for so long, but
it's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be a big ticket.
yeah. I mean, listen, I'm gonna miss the guy because he's a generational talent, but I just don't, don't need
Me
super teams.
personally, I've changed my mindset on LeBron, not as a person, as the card. I used to say, I don't want any LeBrons in my personal collection. I don't want it. I don't like them. As time went on, I evolved, and I think people should evolve and look beyond some of these players sometimes because LeBron is a generational guy. Listen, we've spoken about our GOAT already. It's Michael Jordan.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
Kobe's number 2.
Who's that? Who's number 2?
Kobe.
There you go. We're not going to debate on that stuff. But LeBron, his stuff is only going to still go up and up and
Always.
up and
Yeah,
up.
that's because he's this generation's best basketball player. So they're always going to consider him like the GOAT for this generation. Like my son, who's the GOAT? LeBron James. Fair. And he's not wrong. He's the best statistical player the NBA has ever had. And there's nothing wrong with that. He's great. He's just not for me. I would put Shaq above LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
Can't stop Shaq.
That
Laker team.
I'm a Shaq guy, but
me too.
LeBron, I've changed my ways, and if the opportunity arose and I saw a LeBron card and I felt comfortable getting into it at a good value, I would put LeBron in the personal collection because I just feel that he's got the potential. And with this new age market right now in 2026, where everybody's coming in from all different angles, you got grandmothers coming in, you got celebrities coming in, you got TikTok girls coming in, you got just everybody's getting involved because they want a piece of the pie and they see the money. So yeah, they've been watching LeBron for the last 20 some odd seasons on TV. Yep. Who are they going to put their money into? They're going to put money into something they watched.
No, you're 100% right.
So,
I mean, listen, I got nothing against the guy. I just don't like that he's got to jump from team to team to make a super team. I'll tell you another guy you should be buying right now, Luka. New owners in LA, they're gonna want to make their money back as quick as possible. They're gonna put a team around him for sure.
Oh yeah, that's LA, man. That's LA. They got to. They have to. These big market teams, and that's the problem with the baseball thing right now, and that's why they they want everything kind of like on an even playing field. But I don't think it will ever be like that, because the bottom
Not like
line
the
is,
NBA, you know.
yeah, I mean, LA is LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Mecca, just like New York, and they're always going to have to put a product on the court, on the field. So any players, these guys, they know that you're going to the Lakers. Is my card going to go up in value because now I'm on the Lakers, because I'm on TV? People see me.
Yeah.
There's so many factors on why a card goes up, and nobody really knows why things tend to go up. A lot of sales, so that you
Yep.
got these private sales that happen. People see that and they go, "Ooh, we got to get in it." That fear of missing out, that FOMO, fear of missing out. We don't want to. We
Yep.
don't want to be left on the sidelines.
I agree.
But if a guy's not on TV and they forget about him, kind of like how the Spurs were for many years,
Right.
just Tim Duncan did what he did, and people didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
But
That Spurs team was stacked too.
yeah, if they're out there in the public eye, listen, people are going to have a
Yeah.
desire to pick them up in the hobby, and I would be buying Spurs stuff right now. I would be buying Lakers stuff right now. You have to.
Yeah.
76ers, Joel Embiid stuff right now. I think
I'd
I
buy
would
Maxey. I would buy Max before Embiid.
I would give it a shot with Embiid and see what happens, because he's
It's
got
not
so much.
because I think he's bad. It's just because I don't think he could stay healthy.
Yeah, that's probably the problem.
Yeah, that's his
That's not
problem. Because
probably the
he's a
problem. That
great
is
ball
the problem.
player. It is the problem.
It
Yeah.
is.
But Maxey may elevate himself to a whole nother level with LeBron there, kind of like what Kyrie and LeBron did together. And would it be nice to see them two working together and maybe put Joel on the back burner a little bit, just to have a longer season, maybe not play as many minutes and stay a little bit healthier and have a long playoff run. But we'll see. Only time will tell.
That's what they have to do. That's what they have to do.
I
So,
agree.
I mean, just going over with our final thoughts here for the show today. We're making it a little shorter today because we got the card show this afternoon,
Yep.
and we got to get some preparations going. But on the final thoughts, I would pretty much say, like, if basketball, I would be buying. You gotta buy that Spurs stuff, that Dylan Harper stuff, man. If you see that out there and people are flipping it, I would get in on Dylan Harper, because he's
Yeah.
gonna come out. Dude's got ice in his veins, man. He is gonna be a generational talent. Hopefully, he stays on the court. Hopefully, he stays out of any off the field nonsense, just stays out of trouble. But I think he's got a very good possibility of it, because you know what he's got in his back pocket? He's got his father. He's got his
Yeah.
father that was in the NBA, played many seasons. He was a great, great player. Not a Hall of Fame player by any means, but he was a great player, and he probably grew up in these locker rooms.
Yeah.
So he knows what it takes to succeed in there. And then with baseball angle, I wouldn't be selling off. I wouldn't be getting crazy. I know you were saying it's a good opportunity right now to probably try to move out of it, but
Well, you got to be smart.
you got to be smart about it. Don't do a fire sale. No
No.
reason to do a fire sale right now. Let's see what happens. Anything could change. Anything
Yeah.
could change. But keep building up that vintage. Keep looking out there. Keep your eyes open for rare, odd.
Clemente, Rose, get those guys. I think they're undervalued.
Clemente is just an amazing product, amazing stuff that it comes with Clemente. Everybody loves Clemente, but
Yeah.
I saw his rookie card on my show last week. I was like, oh man, I kind of want this. You should be picking up stuff like that.
Yeah.
Put your money into that stuff. I'm always going to say put your money into vintage.
I agree.
What do you got to say, my man?
I'm going to piggyback off you a little bit. Con Knipple, I think he's a good buy right now.
Very good buy.
Almost won Rookie of the Year, lost to Cooper Flag last year. I know we were talking about a little bit of baseball. I think if you can find nice cards of Spencer Jones and George Lombard Jr. with the holdout next year possibly looming on us, might be able to get a good deal. They look like they're playing really well right now. This kid's glove at shortstop is unbelievable. I mean, I know what Yankee fans are probably thinking. Volpe won a Gold Glove, and now look. Yeah, I agree. But I like Lombard. I love Jones. Feel bad for Dominguez, but if you're gonna buy, you might be able to find those two guys cheap right now. And I like what I'm seeing from them. They look like they got the tools to play. It's kind of like with like Lombard. It's watching him in the minors and watching him in the majors. It's like it didn't even affect him. He looks like he's just having fun out there and being himself and playing the game. Like so confident with the challenges already and just the glove, that bare hand catch that he had, and just everything he's doing, I really like. So I would invest in him a little bit. If there's a lockout next year, no one's gonna remember who he is in 2 years. And he's young, really young. And you can find a lot of his cards still at a decent price, especially if the Yankees don't make it far and a lockout comes come December, January. You can bet your butt I am buying Lombard, First Bowman, autos, low numbered stuff. That's for sure.
Definitely low numbered. That's what we're talking about. Keep it
Yeah.
like that. I would definitely be into the Lombard. Definitely. I
Yeah.
wouldn't buy George right now because I feel it's a little high.
It's a little high. That's why I said like December, January, especially if the lockout stuff is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
That's somebody I would put my money into. And also, like I said earlier, Duncan, Nowitzki, O'Neal, high-end inserts. Now, I'm not saying go spend 5 figures on a card. That's crazy. But you can find some really, really nice cards at a decent price right now. And I think they're only going to go up. Some of these other GOATs are just getting out of budget now for a lot of people. And I think that some of these players are still right there in reach and could be a good investment for now. And like you said, people in the spotlight. Look at Shaq, NBA on TNT. I mean, Dirk's never really in the spotlight, but even Tim Duncan, you see him all the time. He's working with Wemby, he's with Popovich. Like these are guys, they're good guys, have good family morals. They're nice people. I would invest in them as well. I think it's only a matter of time before those guys, their cards like really, really blow up.
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. The GOAT market, man. You can't
Yeah.
and just like you said, and you said it great. Not everybody can get in on these 500,000, 5,000,
Yeah.
$10,000 cards, but you can get some really great Shaq cards out there for under $100 easily.
Yeah.
Nice graded stuff.
If you're looking to spend $3,000, Tim Duncan's jambalaya. Just to give you an idea, a Kobe Bryant and a Jordan jambalaya, they're 5 figures.
All-time great right there.
All time. Yeah, great. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. On that note. Well, listen, great time today.
Yes.
Collector's Cave, 4011 Hylan Boulevard in Staten Island.
Yep.
Check them out. They're open 9 days a week.
Feels that way. Sometimes it feels that way.
My name is Matty Steven. We run the Sports Card Show, Pokemon, Staten Island. We got our show tonight, August 14th. Got a lot more shows down the pipeline. You can reach out to me on Instagram, Matty Steven Sports Cards, on TikTok, Matty Steven Sports Cards. We got our YouTube channel here, the Card Frenzy Podcast. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Get all this great stuff. We are going to be dropping stuff left and right, keeping it rocking and rolling. We're going to bring some people on to the show too, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a
Probably
lot of
soon, right?
Yeah, soon. And we're going to be live on other platforms. We're going to run this live so we could get some comments in there. Get it rocking and rolling. We're having a great time with this, man.
I guess I'll see you in a few hours.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward
have
to
some breakfast, have a cup of coffee, and we'll see you in a couple hours.
Absolutely. You too.
See you on the next one, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.